cry. You decided it was time for him to fly out of the darkness and into the light, higher and higher, out of sight. Whispered inside your heart tells you let go. Time to leave the past, you did what you knew. Slow down and rest, you've been through a war. No one can hurt you anymore. He had closed eyes, memories unfold, hidden secrets. There's a song inside your soul, waiting to be heard. Sing it aloud, you've written every word. Oh, out of the silence and into the unknown. Louder, louder, let go. Behind closed eyes, memories unfold, hidden secrets, shimmering gold. Behind closed eyes, where the shadows play, there's no looking the other way. Just let the music play. Inside your chest calls on you to cry. You decided it was time for him to fly.
Alright, gotta change some stems. The ones I'm using is 573s. Somebody put 501s in there, which are okay if they're all outside, but if you have insides, they're tough to air up. I grabbed a little olive arch. These stems have a little hole in the back to be able to hold it instead of having vice grips. And I got to do that to all four of them. This one here looked like at 572. It's definitely not 573. So we're going to change this one here too. It's only February and it's supposed to reach about 70 degrees today. It's a record high here in New England. Not even a year. Last August, for the people that have not followed, starting to watch this series I'm doing here. In August, I broke my right leg in 2 spots and shattered my ankle. And I've actually been back doing tires and truck tires and OTR work. I like to say 3 months after the injury. I have my good days, I have my bad days. Overall, I'm doing okay. Fast recovery. I got 2 metal rods, 14 pins, metal plate, bottom of the ankle, and what they call a handful of metal mesh in my right leg. So this new series I'm doing here on my YouTube channel, you guys probably seen the headline. It's going to be Tire technician's life at work. It's not going to be parts, it's just going to be different type of videos I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit the like button, subscribe to it. You get all the notifications. I do go live a lot, so sometimes it might be a live video that I do here at work. Sometimes it'll be just me recording different angles of different jobs and just the life what I do at work. I had a tool where I could just, it was a long metal rod, and you place it at the valve stem at the beginning here, and you hit it with the hammer and bust the valve stems off. But one of the road guys must have took it from a different location because it's not in our service truck, so they had to help themselves to my tools. Basically everything what you see right here, including the 2 tire bars I'm using, the small hammer, the large hammer there, that's all my merchandise. The company I work for don't own it, I do. I like using my own tools. Company I work for, they don't mind it. This way you have some good bars. Everybody knows, being a tire technician, you have to have good bars. A lot of people, though, shops still have these bars, and they're like 30 years old and they've been abused. Alright, so this is my lead bucket. This is my brass bucket. Put these back. That's another thing, I like using my own tools because I know where everything is. Alright, so we got 2 more over here that I took off. And the caps, I don't use these caps. I'll drive tires. I use the gator caps, easy maintenance. This way it's easier to put the air in, which is these caps right here. This goes in my bucket. That's one thing I hate is ripped gloves. These are the tires I'll be putting on. They're double coin RL B1 11/22.5s. And just like every other tire garage, we have a sticker ball. My sticker ball I started last year. Only reason why it's not as big as it's supposed to be is because I was out for several months with my broken leg. But here's my sticker ball. You guys probably see that. What caught your eye to log on to my page? And we got what I call Murphy's and a little bit of water, but I call this booger snot. It kind of looks like booger snots. Three more to go. Yeah, to answer your question, I work in the shop by myself. Sometimes I have help, the owner of the company. one of the owners of the company will come out and give me a hand. Other than that, I prefer to work by myself, because I don't like the owner coming out into the garage and helping me. I prefer to get somebody else, another technician in here to help. But sometimes if I get slammed, I have no choice in letting him come out and give me a hand. I got this thing that if he signs my paycheck, he already did his dues. He shouldn't have to be out here in the garage breaking down tires and doing what I'm doing. Trust me, it's well appreciated, but what's good about it is I got my routine, he has his routine, and they're almost similar. So it's not like in each other's way. We're always a step ahead of each other. See, this sticker comes off better than the last one. Not too bad. Double coins, the stickers are thick and they tear in pieces easy, so it's kind of hard to recover those stickers. Some more booger snot. Hope you guys can see this, because being the first video trying this out, hopefully catches you guys interested. I'm not sure how many times I'll upload a video like this, but it's a trial. Try to keep you guys interested by talking to you. Sometimes I'll nothing going on, I'll do add some music in there for you guys. Either that, maybe I'll just have music running in the background on low where it's not overpowering my voice. See how they're already torn in pieces here, so it's hard to get a nice sticker out of there. But if they stick, that's where they go. So all my fellow tire technician brothers out there that does this type of work, I feel for you every day, because I do the same thing. I've been doing this stuff now for, this April will be 25 years. Started out in a company in Warwick, Rhode Island, and I knew nothing about tires. And I have a good friend of mine, as of today, still doing tires now, Frank Cardillo. He's been doing this stuff for a good 28 years, and he taught me what I know, and I just taught myself as time went on. So this is what I like to do with the 573s. They sit a little bit long and they extend it out. I give them a good little tap in there. It bends them a little bit. I don't have to worry about bending them afterwards. Yes, I usually use the cage, but in this particular type, the double coins, I worked with this type of tires plenty of times before. Really nice rugged tires. So, and they're brand new. So I'm not going to be using a cage. I know. Yell at me. Tell me I'm supposed to use jack stands. Tell me I'm supposed to use eyeglass protection and so forth. But I've been doing it so long, and of all these years, I only had one tire blow up on me, and that was actually in Providence, Rhode Island. I was working in the city garage, and it was a snowstorm at that time, and the plows were out, and they had a couple trucks that broke down, so they had to use this old jalapa truck. So they called me up for a roll call, went there and looked at the tire. It was 1120 bias plies. Looks like it's been sitting for a long time. I told the guy it's not gonna survive. So I took the tire, put it on the inside of the dual wheel truck, put the outside rim on, and I aired it up, hoping the lock ring was going to be set pretty good, and it did. And I must have got it probably about 30-40 pounds, and I heard some cracking, and I told the guy, you know, that's the most as I could put in there. He says, no, continue going. I told him it's going to blow. He didn't want to listen. Guess what? Tire blew. But I knew it was going to happen. And that was the only tire out of, well, might as well say 25 years. I worked for several different companies before. This company here I'm working for is really, really decent. We got 3 locations. I'm not going to say the name on it yet. I'll wait. Some of you guys probably already know. If you guys watch all my videos, you should be able to know where I'm working anyways. So these tires here is rated for 123 psi, and being that particular truck is going to carry a lot of weight, knowing that I'm probably overweight, so I'm going to go about 120 psi in here. And I already got the core in there. I need to take the core out. I'm going to check the air. We got 72 in there. I'll get this one to 120, and then I'll air up the rest, and I'll turn the camera back on, and then we will button them up on that truck there. Then I have to jack up the front, and I got 2 fronts on that, which is those Kumos right there. I got to pin them on this way. They're nice and straight. I'll show you guys how we pin all the front vehicle tires. Really, it takes longer to put air in the tires than it does to change them. We got 95 pounds. I could use 2 air lines. I got an air regulator, so I could use total of 3 lines if I wanted to. But this customer here is just a drop off, so. He ain't waiting for it. And 105. That's 110, 10 more pounds. $115. There's 120, and like I said, I don't use a normal valve cap. I use these here, which is easy maintenance or gated caps, whatever you guys want to call them, but I call them gated caps. I put those on. Alright, so I'm going to take a 5-minute intermission. I'm going to put another glove on, get a sip of my coffee, light my pipe, air up these tires, and we will be back. Stay tuned and we'll button those up. Alright guys, like I said, I'll be back when get them all aired up. 120 pounds all the way around. So now we got to put them on. Old rims, 5-hand hole. They keep on rolling in. Directional, straight across. Always when you put lug nuts on, never walk away until the tire is tight. Alright, so this gun here is awful loud. You might want to lower your volume on your headset or speakers. I usually get them snug, then I'll go all the way around. There's one side. Tell you, definitely doing this job for a long time, your back takes a toll. This one here is the outside. boss checking out, making sure I'm okay. Good. In the hole. I'll sit down for a little bit. What's that? Yeah, right. Sunscreen if I needed, the boss says. It's beautiful out. Like I said earlier, it's only February. No, January, February, March. Yeah, March. Sorry. It's not February, it's March. Oh, it is flying though. So my first time at work here using GoPro with the head mount. I don't think the boss seen it really yet. Probably gonna see it and look at it like, you're crazy. Alright, so I got a valve stem there and one there. They're 5-hand holes. You can't put them exactly 12 and 6 o'clock because of the way the hands, the holes line up. But I got it set, and this is what I mean by the 573 stems with the gator caps. They just put the air chuck to it, and they'll be able to check the air pressure. It makes it easy for them, and in the future, if they happen to come down this way, for me to check the air. Basically, you guys seeing what I see. If the camera's crooked, that means my head's crooked. Oh, my head's nuts. Oh, we gotta put this over here. I gotta do the fronts. Almost forgot. All right. It's Monday, tell you. Definitely feeling it. Yeah, I gotta reduce it. I can put it at that end of the line this way. I don't have to keep on running this half-inch line, but it's a pain in the butt. Alright, so we got this side tightened. That side tightened. Go ahead, yell at me. No jack stands. Not safe. Put that one down. Then we'll come on this side. Put this one down. Okay. Tell you, they definitely don't make these jacks light, tell ya. I got a little fold-out pad I usually put down on the ground when I get underneath the trucks, but I'm too lazy to get it. truck. Alright, now we gotta put the front up. Alright, tell me no wheel chucks. Not at this job. I'll put this one down because I happen to like to go underneath instead of on that nut. On this side. This one here will go underneath the nut. This jack's a little bit slow, like me. I usually like to take it up about 1.5 inches. Because when you lift up this side, that side goes down a little bit. Goes down a little bit. So I'll bring this side up a little bit more. Now I'll jack this side up a shot. Usually like to go a little bit even with it. Looks good to me. Guy did a lot of work on this. It looks like new steering linkage, new caliper. Looks like maybe a kingpin. Yeah, I did kingpins on here. Did some work on this truck. Alright, I'm gonna take this line here, get it out of my way. Just in case if a customer comes that's out of the way, they don't. All right. I'm not sure if you guys could see this. You see that gap that's right there? And this button over here, side to side, that means that they didn't pin this rim. And I will show you when I install this back with the new tire how to pin it this way. The stud is in the center where the nuts go. That wasn't even tight. And being rims that's not pinned, that could cause a hop in the tire. Alright, once again, old rims. And I don't know if you guys can see, they put 501 stems over here as well, which is the wrong stems they use in these. So it looks like I have to change these stems too to 573s. I gotta guess. These are really good core removers. Now I got this one, I got this one, I got another one over here. I got a collection. Sometimes I have multiple tools for the same thing. Not sure if you guys can see that or hear me over the air. This is what they call an equal core. That's telling me this equal. Telling me there's a powdered equal in there for the balance. Now they got the right stem on this one. It looks good, we're going to keep it. No equal in that one, regular core. So this is what we're going to be putting on in the front, a set of Kumos. Kumo tires, KR SO2s, 11R22.5. I don't know why he brought over one. Supposed to have two. There's my sticker ball. See if he put that tire somewhere. Boss, when you get a chance, I need the other Kumo. Guy's slacking. Alright, so I'll take this time while that's letting the air out. Get a sip of my coffee. Yeah, I always play my videos in the background. Sometimes I'll go up over here. Let's see. Let me go to my channel here. Alright, so if you guys are here, come over here, check this out, all my videos. Alright, hit the play all. Sometimes I come over here, we'll go to, let's see, Ken's small engine. So we will go to Ken's today. Alright. And we'll see all his videos. Right here it'll say play all. I'll play all. So all his videos that he uploaded will be playing all day today. He will get the credit for the view time. You guys gotta check his channel out. He's a smaller channel. It's a little bit slow today because I'm working with the Wi-Fi off the phone, the hotspot. We'll get back with that. Oh, there we go. Check his channel out. If you go on my YouTube channel, it's on the right hand side. It's my favorite channels. Ken Small Engines. He has a total of 230 subscribers. Help him out. Hit that subscribe button, little bell, and you'll check him out. Another sticker for my ball. Yeah, this should be large. I got another one on the other side of the building, which I started the first of this year, which is about that big. And that's all passenger tires. This here is all truck tires. That one should be double the size, but I was out for a couple months. And that was a headache, tell you. Oof. What I do here, the boss hired 3 other guys, and none of them worked out. They all said they had experience. What a joke. It's pretty bad. Can't handle the job, you know. One kid, he was not bad, but he used to ride this little scooter, not a motorized scooter, electric scooter. He used to take a train, then he used to ride a little scooter. I think he just got fed up doing that. But he claims that he couldn't have transportation to get back and forth. So I was like, dude, why do you even go so far from your homestead if you have no transportation? Figure I'd travel from Rhode Island to here, which is East Walpole, Massachusetts, very close to Boston. I still make it. Alright. Yeah, this stuff here, what I'm using is called skid. We get it in 55-gallon drums, and back in the day I used to use gasoline, but OSHA don't let that happen anymore. And if you see the residue that the skid leaves, gasoline does the same thing. Well, one day I was over here smoking my pipe, and an ash dropped out of my pipe to the residue, and it set the gasoline on fire. And ever since that, I don't use it no more. Alright, this is the tire that I said with the powder, the equal balance. It's usually a bag that to put in. If you see this equal here, and this revenant here is the bag that exploded inside the tire, and this stuff here is supposed to balance the tire. It's a myth. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. That's why they had an equal core in there. Now, with that, I gotta clean the rim because I put the new tire on this rim. It could get between the bead like this here, and it'll cause it to go flat. And this is the one I have to change the stem with too, so that's definitely getting a stem. And then we'll get my 2 bars. Now see, this stem looks good. Rubber looks good. And this one here, this is the one that had the regular valve core and it had no equal in it. What's the sense of having one tire with the equal balance and not the other? Sometimes that don't make sense. That stem looks okay. I'll change this one here. Get rid of that 501. And we will put a 503 in there. I should take this cap, put that on the side. Now, I don't put the gated caps in the front tires, just the rear tires and the drive tires. Ask me why. It's because that's what the boss wants. Has a little sleeve. See this little plastic sleeve right there? That's supposed to be yellow. See how it's yellow there? has to let people know there's equal in that. Alright. That's money right there. Put that in my bucket. So for a 5-gallon bucket of the brass valve stems, what I usually do is put some of that skid that I showed you inside the brass bucket, and the rubbers that's on here, they swell up and it's easy to come off, so it would be considered as clean brass. That bucket I'll probably get maybe about $100. It takes me forever to fill it up, but it's a little more than about a year. I don't change all the stems, I only change what is needed. Alright, so put that stuff back. There's my bucket, that's what I was talking about. So probably by the end of the summer that'll be full. I could fill it up with some skid, let it soak for about 24 hours. And all these little rubber pieces here, they'll swell up and they'll just basically fall off. Then I could be able to trade it in. The lead bucket, that I'll be lucky if I get maybe, I don't know, 10 to 15 bucks for it. That's, lead is nothing these days. I got, on the other side of the garage, I got 3-gallon buckets. I don't know how many I have of those, but I think they're about anywhere about $4 to $5 buckets. Get some booger snot. And the Kumos, they usually have a red dot. I'll look for that, put that, match it up with the stem. Don't see any. Yep, there's that right there. So we're nearly to the end of this video again. Alright, see a yellow dot there, and we got a red dot right there, so I'll line up the red dot with this one. Alright, so the red dot's right there, so I'm gonna turn this out right there. I try to get it close as possible, but sometimes it don't work that way. I just go whatever I can. No machine is required. I am the machine. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to come up with the title for these videos yet, but I might steal somebody else's name that I've seen in the group. The group is called Tire Technicians for Life. So I might just put this one as Tire Technician for Life. But that's basically what I've been doing all my life. And don't need that. Line up the red dots, not exactly, but it's, I'll say 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, so inch off. Same thing, new tire. I trust these tires here, so I'm not going to use a cage. Go ahead, yell at me, leave it in the comments. But being in business for this long, you know what to listen for. If you have a bad casing, we'll let that go for a little bit. We'll pick this one up here. So we're not here. Alright, so we're gonna take a little 5-minute intermission, and as soon as I get these two aired up, take a little break, I'll be back. I'll show you how to put these back on the rig as well, pin them this way you could get that nut and stud centered in the holes. Till then, don't go too far, be right back. Alright guys, took a little break, changed my gloves, aired these up. Max PSI on Kumos KRSO2s is 120. I got 110 in there. Don't want to over PSI pressure them to 120 because it's the front, and you don't want too much of a bounce being hard tires. So that should be good. So we'll put these here on. Guns on this side, so we'll go do this one first. Alright, we need to go get the pin kit. It's a pin kit here, or what they call a tube brace. Gotta get my 1/2-inch gun. Might as well roll this tire over on the driver's side. Socket. We gotta get a flip socket. Put this one on this side. Truck I just worked on. Did that at the beginning of the video. So it's what they call tube braces, alright, or pins. This is what they look like here. Now what you do is put one here at 4 o'clock, the other one at 7 o'clock, the other one at 12 o'clock. Bring them in just like so. Bring your tire over. Yeah, sometimes it's a pain in the butt. Because I'm nailing down, that's why. Sometimes it's good to drive the pins after, but I don't. Alright, so what we're gonna do is one nut here, one there. Alright. Now you gotta remove your pins. Now, if you see the pin, which is a stud, is centered of the rim. That's the reason why you're supposed to pin every front tire. And if you don't pin them, there's a possibility you will get a hop. The customer will be back. And most of the time, if you pin the tires correctly, you don't have to balance them either. One side done. Now I'll show you the other way you could be able to do it. I showed you one way by putting the pins on first, and then the rim. And I'll show you the other way. Put the rim first, then the pins. Alright, now grab your pins, always put them on by hand so you don't cross thread anything. Remove the pins. And then as you see, they're all straight all the way around. That's why I wear the gloves. tools back where you found them. This way it's easy to find them next time. Bar goes there, pins in there. Half-inch gun goes on this side. I do most of my work out of this bay here. That's why I have all the tools I need on this side. That side is it's either extra tools or stuff that I don't use all the time. This gun here, 1-inch Ingersoll ram, love it. It's actually my second one going through in 3 years. All right, move the lines. This way they're not in the way. Remove the jacks. Now this one here went up first. I'm gonna take this one here off first. And this one here went up second. Take that one out. That's why my garage is always clean. I try to keep it clean as much as possible. Alright, so this particular truck here, we just got done doing a total of 6 dismounts and mounts. In the front we have the Kumos 1122.5 KRSO2s pinned with 1 new stem on one side. The rears we have the double coin 11-22.5 RLB1s. Very rugged tires. I love these tires. Kumos, I like those too, but double coins, that's my favorite type of tire. Never seen any big issues with them. And we also replaced all 4 valve stems in the rear with gated caps, and the valve stems are TR 573s. As far as the casings that we took off, I know 2 of them are junk. This casing here, I'm going to look at the DOT on it, find out how old it is. If it's anything that's 10 years or older, well, this one here is definitely junk. You can see how that one's starting to crack right there. All right, that's a blowout. Good thing that didn't happen. All right, that's what they call a zipper. This one here, we've got a little bit of driver out around the sides, so that's telling me it's fairly old. All right, DOT is 6009, and it's over 10 years old. It's actually 11 years old, so these casings are probably going to be junk. Which means they're junk, and this one's 08, and I know that one's this is the other junk one. I'll show you this zipper. This one's really bad, and that had air in it. I wasn't filming at the time. I don't think I took these off. And this casing here, this is 9, so yeah, these casings are junk, which is no good for us, so we can't give any credit on those. As far as the Goodyear casings here, 0. As now they're too old too. Yeah, casings are too bad. And this casing here is probably the same thing. It's a different name brand. This is a double coin, and this is the same thing. 10 years. This casing's 10 years. That's too old. So those casings are junk. These here, these are automatically junk. If you see, it has some steel coming out right here in the steel, so those are junk. We don't cap that size. Excuse me. That's two 1575R 17.5. It's senseless to cap those, even if they were good casings. So anyways, that is my day for right now for the recording. I appreciate you guys logging on, watching the video. I think I'm going to do a couple of these episodes a week. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and maybe sometime I'll go live while I'm working on a truck. Sometimes I'll just upload a video. Till then, we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Lucky7 Mud Mowers, youtube.com.